Welcome back to Corvette Warehouse. My name is Jason. I don't have all of the details on this, but I know a lot about it just by looking at it. So we're going to talk about this car. And if you're interested, by the time this video posts, I'll have a link to the Corvette Warehouse website, and you can go and do the drop-down tab for the C8 inventory, and this should be on there by then if it hasn't sold. This one is hypersonic gray, and this one is highly optioned from what I can tell. But of course you have your 3-piece carbon flash front splitter, but check it out. You have the carbon fiber wheels on here along with the edge yellow brake calipers. Like I said, this thing just came in, so I don't have all the info on the car yet, but man, this thing is stunning. And the paint matched rear spoiler, the carbon flash back edges, I think that looks really good. I don't recall if I've seen that before, but it has the black tips. The black exhaust tips for me is just my preference, especially when you have all the badging in carbon flash black. Now this one also is a coupe. We'll go ahead and take a full look at this Z06. And I might be able to get the miles off of it here in just a second as well when I get inside. But let's go ahead and take a look at the frunk. So your button is right there, if you can see that. So, not bad. Same as the other C8s. They all have the same frunk, outside of maybe the ZR1's going to be different, obviously, because of the vents. But if you don't drive it a lot, you're going to plug your battery tender in right there and then just loop it out. You can set this down just like that and let it run and plug it into the wall. That's what I do whenever I'm not driving mine. And this one has the soft close, so that tells me this is, I believe, at least a 24. Well, obviously, but very nice. But let's get, oh, and this one also has the carbon ceramic brakes. So definitely can stop you on a dime, get those things heated up. Let's tell you what, let's start in the back though before we go inside. Let's go ahead and knock that out. Right here where your rear camera is, the button is right there. You're gonna press that and pull this up. Nice carbon fiber X brace. Beautiful interior, nice trunk space in here. And this one is the coupe, so it's a lot easier to see the engine bay as opposed to one of the convertibles. The other cool thing about this, oh, real quick, it has the carbon fiber roof as well. So you can see that, the carbon fiber, but you can pull this target top off and stow it in the back right here. So that is helpful. It's not gonna slide around. But I will warn you, it does get pretty hot in the back of these. So if you're going to try to bring groceries, you might want to put them in the frunk and not the trunk, especially if you're bringing ice cream and you're driving any kind of distance, because it will melt. And then this is a soft close, so you just press it down right there and it will suck it shut. But I will say probably, besides the wide body on the Z06 for me, and the 670 horsepower, blah, blah, blah. The thing that I find the most exciting about the C8 Z06 is the flat plane crank engine. I love the sound, that high revving, high pitch sound. I have a preference for that. I really like it. But let's take a look at the interior. Midnight and tension blue interior with the blue seat belts. Very nice. This is a 3LZ, so of course you're gonna have all the Alcantara microfiber suede inside of here. This also has the competition seats, so they're gonna fit a little bit more snug with the bolstering. Some people think if you're larger, maybe you don't get those, but I know some people who are on the bigger side and love them, so it is what it is. It's all preference, of course, and then the blue stitching, which looks fantastic. But you kind of have to sit over the bolstering. Like when I get into mine, I just slide in. This one, with that higher bolstering, you kind of throw your leg over it. But again, look at that. Boom. Let's see if it says it is a 2024. So I think that's what I said. And I believe it's 4,000 miles. Let's take a look. And then there goes the memory seats. Pull me forward. 4,834 miles on this. Goodness. Man, they keep it about as tight as I actually keep my seats up pretty far when I'm driving my sports cars. And yeah, this one's pretty much the same. So I think this car might have been meant for me. But let's go ahead and start this thing. Let's just get that sound. Oh my gosh, how beautiful is that? And look at all the stitching around here. Beautiful details, but man, I love that sound. Oh, this is my car. Metallica, Fight Fire with Fire is being played. Literally one of my all-time favorite Metallica songs. If not my, that one and Ride the Lightning. So man, this car is made for me. But man, this thing is stunning. But we're gonna step out real quick. Ugh. And so I gotta tell you, one thing interesting is I haven't really gotten out of one with the seats that had the comp seats, and you gotta throw your leg over that. Very interesting. So, I swear I've driven one with it. But anyway, this one's available. I'll have the pricing hopefully by the time the video starts. If not, like I said, link down in the description if you're interested. Go check it out. But this is a stunning, stunning spec. And it's available right now at Corvette Warehouse in Dallas.